Welcome back. At the start of the previous part, we started off a quest where we're going to investigate and learn more about weddings for Shion's sake, of course. Of course. Would you stop the hammering? Oh my god, it's the middle of the night, guys. Stop hammering. Like, come on. Anyway, yeah, we need to see about carrying on that quest where we learn more about weddings. Stop hammering. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, do you guys know anything about weddings? Or how to stop the hammering? Tick, 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 tick.
Tilsa, I didn't know you'd come back here.
Yeah, I switch off between here and Pelagian. What's with you, Elfin? You in some kind of trouble?
No, not exactly. I'm looking for a certain flower. I heard that a flower that makes you happy when you wear it grows around here.
A flower that what? It sounds like crazy talk.
It's supposed to be rare and only grows in Calaglia. You haven't heard of it?
I mean, I'd completely forgot about the flower aspect. Mainly because of all the hammering. It just irritated me.
Rare, huh? It could be that one flower. You know, the white one that grows in the Iglia wastes.
Oh, that one. I've certainly never seen it anywhere else, but I didn't know it had that kind of legend attached to it. So why do you need this flower that makes you happy anyway?
It's to do with weddings, I remember that much, but all I can hear in my head is tick, 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 tick.
I'm doing some research on wedding ceremonies. I don't know anything about them, so I thought I'd start by looking into bouquets. In my research, I heard about a perfect flower that grows in Calaglia, so I decided to track it down.
I see. Wedding ceremonies, huh? If you're looking into that kind of thing, I assume you...
Oh?
You've got your reasons, right, Alphen?
Oh, he's got his reasons, alright.
I wish nothing but the best for you. However...
I like how everyone's jumping to the same conclusions we probably are.
The area where that flower grows has been full of Zoogles recently. They may have trampled all the flowers fled.
Let's go sort them out.
Guess we'll just have to go and see. Thank you for all the information.
Hang on, why are Tilsa and Nath grinning like fools?
Really?
You figure it out. You think maybe he wants the flowers to make a bouquet? To give to someone?
You mean, Alphen? You planning on making someone special the happiest woman in the world?
Whoa, just spelling it out, mate.
Wait a minute, I never said anything like that. I'm simply trying to learn more about weddings.
We believe you.
You traitor! I'm supposed to be the first, then it's your turn!
Hey, what?
No, you're misunderstanding. It's really not like that. Nath, back me up here.
If we're jumping to conclusions, then just ignore that ignoramus and go off to find the flowers. But be careful.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Get out of here, quick.
Wait, Alphen! Ah, damn it!
His face. That goddamn hammering.
Let's head to the Iglia Wastes. We might get to see the actual flowers we could use in a bouquet up close and personal.
Right. I just hope Zoogles haven't destroyed them.
Just stop hammering. Iglia Wastes, anyway. I need to get out of here. Where do we need to go down here? There, apparently. So we'll go there. I need to get away from the goddamn hammering. But at the same time, I also need to...
We've reached our destination.
Go to the camp to get my... Was it combat points back up?
It certainly has gotten easier to live in this region.
Yeah, more vegetation's even starting to grow.
That's a sign that the balance of astral energy is being restored.
This region's name literally means fire and ashes. Maybe someday that will change too.
Maybe. Okay, what we got? Does it tell me which ones I've not made? Get the attack up, L with Dohalim.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
How are you? Oh, lovely. Does look quite nice. A Mabo curry bun. It's intriguing.
A warrior without breakfast is a flower without sunlight.
I guess so.
That's not a saying.
Yeah, but all sayings have to start somewhere. May as well make it a saying. I can't remember what it was now, but may as well make it one, whatever it was. Alright, we need to head around here, because this is the way up, isn't it? Yeah, because there's the leafy fellows over there. The makeshift ladder sort of thing. Up we go, up we go, up we go. Oh yeah.
It still amazes me every time he does that.
Yeah, the way they grow before your eyes really is astounding.
Hey, Dohalim, what would happen if you tried to cast that on a person instead of a plant?
I don't know. I've never made the attempt.
Are you seriously going to ask him to cast that on you just so you can be a little taller? Are you crazy?
How'd you know that's what I was thinking?
You are a young man of straightforward goals, Law. It was an easy guess.
Straightforward goals, oh my.
Out of our way!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer!
The earth throbs with pain.
I can handle it!
Divine save! Illuminate the dark! Come forth,
Armor won't
holy glimmer!
save you!
Holy, don't mind if I do!
Denied!
Let's blast them all out, blast them all out, boom!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen!
Illuminate
more
the nice
Zuko's?
job!
Keep calm and
Another
take them
bullseye,
down!
Shion. It's amazing what you can accomplish with those guns.
You always were interested in them.
It's
too fast.
You should give mine a try sometime.
Uh-huh. No way. I could never. Admiring them and actually using them are two completely different things.
No further.
Magic is there!
Well,
Enemies
in
incoming!
tip-top form.
Nothing new, then we'll take them down!
First aid! Holy land! Lightning! Downfall! I'm surrounded!
Rinwell, I'm on my...
Yeah! You're finished!
We barely managed to...
Thanks, Law! Illuminate the dark!
Aw, Law looking out for her. Stop coming up to me and then dodging, you're throwing me off.
Sleep now.
You missed, you know that, mate.
Hurricane burn!
Here goes! One more! Radiant fire came from...
Watch this!
I didn't ask for more of them. Illuminate flame! Reload!
I'm out of ammo.
In here!
I don't feel like my usual self. Are you all right?
Now I'm real
Let me
mad!
handle this one.
So sorry to disappoint you.
Swallow dance!
Double demon fang!
Holy land!
I'm just getting started! Crush!
This one's mine.
Demon fang!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Illuminate the dark!
Blah blah blah, magic.
This one's all mine!
Illuminate blah blah blah!
Eat this!
Holy land!
And we're done.
They really are beautiful flowers, but they've all been trampled, like we feared.
Well, at least we can get the chest that's up here.
There are a few that aren't harmed. So these are the flowers that can make you happy. Got it. Learned something new.
It was nice to see the real thing. Since we took care of the Zoogles that trampled them, they should grow back soon.
You're right. If someone wants them for a wedding bouquet, they'll probably be able to pick some here. Though it may take a while for enough to bloom for a whole bouquet. Something wrong, Rinwell?
It's nothing. I just had a lonely thought.
Oh no.
Lonely? What thought?
I was imagining your wedding. Your bride might be someone very close to me. A dear friend.
And why is that a lonely thought?
This was just a thought, remember? But if it is someone like that, I'd naturally be overjoyed for two people I love. But at the same time, I'd probably feel a little like I was losing my closest friend.
But wouldn't you be gaining a closer friend in that regard? Maybe?
Rinwell.
Alphen, if it does turn out that way, you have to promise me you'll take care of her forever. Look at me. I can't even picture it without welling up.
Rinwell, I haven't made any decisions about my future. So you should put thoughts like that out of your head. But you really care about that friend of yours, don't you? I'm sure if this friend heard what you just told me, she'd be very happy.
Whoever she is, because we have no idea who she's on about, of course.
I feel like I should thank you. Thanks, Rinwell.
You're welcome. I'm sorry for wasting your time with my crazy thoughts.
They're not crazy thoughts.
No, it's okay.
Oh, and I had another idea. When a bride throws the bouquet, only one person can catch it, right?
Indeed, and who are you planning on marrying?
I always thought that was unfair. Maybe you can do something about that. Like, give one flower to each person or something.
Isn't throwing the bouquet part of the fun? If you hand out flowers instead, then won't some people be disappointed?
You may be right. Maybe there's some other way. What do you think, Hoodle?
Hoodle. Yes.
Hoodle and I will talk it over. If we come up with something good, then maybe it'll take off.
Shion's diary has been added. Not updated, added. Like, that doesn't make sense. That's the end of that quest, though?
Hey, Hoodle! Think we could discuss that bouquet we were talking about earlier?
Sounds fun. What did you want to talk about?
Shion! Nothing! We were just playing around.
Really?
Just happened to find, you know, a wedding dress up here in a chest. How strange. Let's see about that. I imagine it's for you. Yes. And I imagine... Don't we already have a wedding dress as an option? I mean, I do like that. Like, that jacket's very nice. It's like... Isn't that the wedding dress? I'm sure that, like, that's the wedding dress. Oh. Okay, so... That was the end of that quest, then... Where now? Is there another gold one appeared? I mean, we'll check the diary, don't worry. It's just... strange. I will go finish off the other quest we started, I imagine, on level 2. But... Because we accidentally ran into that, didn't we? Where am I going? Shion's diary. Here we are. What are Elfin and the others talking about? I'd been helping Kisara with the new design of her shield for a while, but she suddenly told me that's enough. After she'd been asking me so passionately about every detail, too. Wonder if she didn't like my advice. It's not the reason. She didn't seem all that bothered by it, though. I thought I'd go ask Rinwell, but she was in the middle of talking to Elfin, so I changed my mind. Speaking of which, the two of them sure have been talking a lot lately. I wonder what it's about. I wish they'd include me if it's such an exciting topic, but it's not like I want to know all about Alvin's personal business or anything. Just a little curious. Just a little curious, are you? Right, so, like I said, we'll make sure we get this one done first. Where am I meant to go in there? Oh, down there. I see. But, let's go to Pelagian. Level 2 is where we need to go, and we need to go there, so... What's the best way to get there? Because I cannot remember how to get around in Pelagian at this point. Obviously the elevators, but... We'll go from here. We haven't been here in a while. We can have a look.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
It's quite the little adventure we are going on. Hello? Good day, sir. Make sure we go the right way. Chest. Some lettuce. Lovely, lovely lettuce. What was it, level 3? Yeah, oh. Hello there. You're the companions of Lord Doalim, right? Have you seen a girl named Nazamil? You know her? I'm sorry, but you are... Finally someone who knows Nazamil. Actually used to work for the Hildress family.
Could it be?
The Hildress family? So that means you served the former Lord Waggle. I forgot how to say it. Yes, though for only a very short time. That's when I learned of her. But she seemed to be kept hidden away in a room and treated quite coldly. I once asked some of my colleagues about her out of curiosity, but they said I'm better off not getting involved. Her story fits with what we heard from Nazamil. Indeed. So what did you do once you heard about Nazamil's situation? Whatever the reason may be, I felt bad that she was being treated like that. I tried to at least bring her a snack, but Uwagil found me in front of her room. He was furious after that. He blew up at me and promptly removed me from my post.
My apologies.
I see. But I'm sorry we're not with Nazamil at the moment. You're not? Well, I'm glad to know that she's safe at least. There's some other things going on with Nazamil at this point, since I couldn't do anything for her. I just wanted to know where she is now. So I've been asking merchants and whoever else I find on the streets. That's a strange way of going about it. You've been worried about Nazamil this whole time, haven't you? Well, that's about all I can do. It's nice to meet someone who knows her. But we still know nothing about what happened to her in the past.
Right.
And she never really seemed to want to talk about herself either. Feels wrong to search for information behind her back, but I'm also curious to see the environment she spent time in.
Yeah.
We need to learn more about Nazamil too. Let's look for people in the city who knew her back then. But her very existence seems to have been kept a secret, so almost no one should know about her. Though I guess it's better to hold out onto hope, no matter how small. It won't be easy, but it will enable us to understand Nazamil better. What should we do? Go talk to them?
Got it.
If it lets us learn a little more about Nazamil, then it's worth doing. Yes, let's get to gathering some information right away. Right away?
I hope we can find someone connected to the Hildress family.
I don't know. If that woman's anything to go by, we may not find much useful information.
If we could at least learn what the family was like at the time. Presumably, it was a big part of Nazamil's life.
Okay.
You want to know about a child in the Hildress family? So you believe the rumors going around then? Rumors? Could you tell us about them?
Good.
Sure. Uwagil supporters were whispering about it like a message of hope. People felt lost when they heard Lord Uwagil passed away. So it was great to hear he had a child. I hope that child will save us Renans from the awful situation we find ourselves in.
Huh.
Since you call it a rumor, I presume you've never actually met this child. I don't need to meet anyone to believe it. It's time we follow Lord Uwagil and take action. I'm sure she also respects her father, Lord Uwagil, from the bottom of her heart.
Well,
If only he were a father who could be respected.
Fool.
What did you say? How dare you insult Lord Uwagil? A filthy darling could never understand his greatness.
Sure.
I too am a Renan, but I'm not quite sure I understand. Anyway, thank you for telling us. There's nothing else we need to know, so we will be excusing ourselves. A Renan working together with Darnans. Lord Uwagil would certainly be sad if he could see such a thing. Oh dear, mate.
it's strange. I understand someone wanting to cling to their beliefs, but their story otherwise seems baseless.
I feel the same way. Let's gather more information.
Chest there.
What's this
Money!
thing?
Hey,
Have you ever heard of the Lord Uwagil having a child?
Pardon me.
You mean you know about Nazamil?
Great!
Fine, we found someone. You even know her name.
Very well.
Yes, I worked with the Hildress family as her personal tutor for a period of time. She was an amazing student, but almost never spoke. Didn't smile even once.
sure.
Yeah, whatever, moving on. That's how the sure sounded there. Like, yeah, whatever. I see. So is there anything else you know about Nazamil? And also, though I never saw it in my own eyes, I sometimes heard Lord Uwagil yelling at her. Not to mention her family and the people working there acted like she didn't exist. I was told that if I took a sympathetic stance toward her, I would only incur Lord Uwagil's wrath, so I kept my distance. And do you have proof that she was in fact his daughter? Well, besides her academic aptitude, I heard from my colleagues that her abilities of astral energy were orders of magnitude beyond our own. With abilities like that, she must be his daughter, though I don't know why he'd hide her from the public. Perhaps there was something preventing him from announcing it. You're saying there's a possibility that she is not his daughter then? Nah, there's other reasons. Your guess is as good as ours. Thank you for speaking with us. Let's continue our search. Indeed.
We may not have learned much, but we've seen that Nazamil clearly had no one she could trust. She was given an education and lessons in etiquette, but that isn't what she wanted. She needed kind words, a shoulder to cry on, a comforting embrace when she was lonely.
Shion, why don't we try asking some children? It's a long shot, but maybe we can learn something about any friends she might have had.
I got 3 potatoes!
Hey,
May I ask you something? I was curious if you heard about Lord Ubergil having a child.
huh?
No, I have not. Why do you ask that all of a sudden? A child? You ever heard anything like that? Nope, me neither. Who'd you hear it from? Oh, was it Lord Dohalim? Lords probably discuss family matters like that amongst themselves. I don't know, but he's the only one I can think of who would have that kind of insider perspective. Even back in Lenegus, never heard anything about a child. If he really did have one, I'm sure his supporters would have made sure his child became the next lord. True, never heard of anything about that.
Oh yeah?
Seems like the thought has never even crossed their minds. Maybe this is normal among the former residents of Lenegus. Maybe.
We can't find any information.
Urwagil was the former lord of Ganatheros. Surely someone in this city was connected to him.
You weren't here a minute ago, when I got those potatoes from over there.
Hey,
Do you happen to know a girl named Nazamil? If you know anything, please tell...
huh?
Nazamil? A girl with the same name was here until a while ago. What? Calm down, Kisara. Like, whoa! Do you know where she went? Yep, she said she was going to Shinefall Woods with an adult, searching for something important. An adult? With an adult? No use thinking about it right now. We need to hurry to Shinefall Woods. But isn't that where the story is taking us? Because that's an issue. That's an issue for me. Because it is like... very, very close to where we need to be. We should be okay. Should. Because I don't plan on going there yet.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
If only. If only. Watch out, Biggie. Oh.
An opponent like this should be
A
easy.
whirling struggle. You're ready for this. Healing circle. Take it. A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven.
It's the only problem with these big skills. It takes so long to cast them.
Not on my watch. Illuminate the dark. Blah blah blah. Magic. Sealed.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got
Blah blah blah.
I'll leave it to you!
Quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Come forth, holy quiver. Sealed.
Oh, I was going to store that and then cast it again, but okay.
Don't get careless.
I will get careless. Probably be the name of my cat when I get it. Careless. It'll go well with Caution, the dog. Oh, thank goodness. Have you come to find us? That's not what we meant, but is something the matter? I came with this girl to gather her favorite food, but then we got lost along the way. And then you guys showed up, so I thought maybe you came to help.
Right.
I see. We can show you the way back, but did you see anyone else around here beside us? No, you're the only ones we've run into. Right, Nazil? I mean, I'm assuming it's meant to be like Nazamil, so... Nazil? Q? Nazil Q? Is that your name?
Yeah.
That's me! That's me with a green hat on! Thanks for the help. I think we'll give up on the food and just head home now. Come on, let's go, Nazil Q? That girl in Pelagian said Nazamil went with an adult to search for something.
I...
She must have been talking about these two. A simple mix-up because of their similar names. Ah! Even if it was a mistake, they did need help. So let's just say it was worth it and move on.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm glad we were able to help. Indeed.
We didn't learn much about Nazamil, but that could just mean she was hidden away while she grew up.
Why don't we share what we know with the woman who worked for the Hildress family?
Good idea. We don't have a lot to go on, but at least she seemed genuinely worried about her.
Get a few things on our way around here. Right. So back to Pelagian, level 2.
You finally made it.
So long.
That can't be.
I see, so Nazamil never stopped being treated like that.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I know it wasn't the kind of story you wanted to hear. No, it's alright. I'm just glad to hear about her from you all. Everyone else I talk to says they never heard of her. It's simply heartbreaking. Sounds like you've been worrying about Nazamil this whole time. Of course, but as I said before, I couldn't do anything to help her. I felt sorry for her, but I couldn't even give her a snack that one time. If I ever see her again, I want to apologize. It may not be much consolation, but still.
No.
I think that just having someone think about you is itself a very nice feeling. I'm sure Nazamil would appreciate it.
Okay.
Agreed. And we're glad to have been able to hear how you feel about Nazamil. If and when you meet again, I hope you can finally give her that snack.
Very good.
Yes, that's what I'll do. Nazamil, you've found some very nice friends. I'm so happy for you. The girl's true face.
That woman didn't seem to know that Nazamil's mother was a Danon, even at that age. Nazamil was kept out of sight for all but a handful of the Hildress family's staff.
She really wasn't exaggerating about her upbringing. My heart hurts just thinking about it. If she were here right now, I'd want to scoop her up and give her a big hug.
The next time we see her, we need to let her know how much she means to us.
And give her that big, big hug. Alright, so I'm thinking we'll end this part here. Oh my, there's more quests opened up everywhere. And we'll start making our way through quests once again. I think we'll start in Versinkt with another Kisara quest down there. Because it did sound like it was only going to be 2 for each character. So, get that one and that one done. Eventually we'll get back to the story once again. We've had little bits. We know what's going on with Nazamil, something to do with masks. We'll find out after a while. Ta-ra for now.